My name is Principal Mike Becker, and it is my honor to welcome you to the 132nd Annual Commencement Ceremony for the William Chrisman High School Class of 2020. Would you please stand for the processional? Would you please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the William Chrisman Jr. ROTC unit, and remain standing through the Pledge of Allegiance and until the cadets have left the stage.
Present colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, colors. About face. Colors. Ready, cut. Present, on. Order, on. Left, face. Mark time, mark. Forward, mark.
Please be seated. Class of 2020, graduation is a major accomplishment in your lives that would not have been possible without the help of some very important people in your lives. Let's take this opportunity to recognize those that have helped you along the journey and thank them today. First and foremost, a big thank you and congratulations to the parents and guardians, grandparents, and siblings of the class of 2020. Without your hard work and dedication today, this would not have been possible for your graduate. Next, a big thank you to the Chrisman faculty members that inspire, listen, and go the extra mile whenever necessary for our students. Here in the front row, we have a Remembrance Chair, which remains empty with a gown draped over it in honor of those classmates who lost their lives before they had an opportunity to graduate. At this time, please join me in a moment of silence for those students who are no longer with us. Thank you. To honor our nation's military at this time, please join me in a moment of silence to honor all those presently serving our great nation and those who have given their lives to protect our freedom. Thank you. Today we are celebrating the class of 2020. The graduation ceremony is a solemn event that marks this rite of passage. It is important that parents, relatives, and friends have the opportunity to recognize their graduate's success by hearing the names as their graduate is announced. For that reason, it is necessary that parents and students hold their applause till all students have had the opportunity to be recognized. Please be respectful and courteous of all graduates. At this time, I am honored to introduce you to the class of 2020 student speaker, Ms. Ramaya Thomas.
Good morning, welcome. Parents, friends, family, faculty, alumni, and of course, our amazingly resilient class. It is my pleasure to speak on behalf of the William Chrisman class of 2020 and send our deepest condolences to the families who have been affected by COVID-19. We thank all of our staff, parents, guardians, and support systems of the graduates here today. Without you, none of this would be possible. Class of 2020, we have made it through a very trying time. We are graduating and transitioning into our next steps in life without the traditional rites of passage. We missed out on our last day of school with our friends before going our separate ways. We missed planning our senior prank. We missed our final walkthrough where we walked the elementary halls that passed us on to high school. We missed our last senior assembly, where we got to look back on all of our memories from our first to last football game and the time we took the wagon wheel once again. To the first and last buzzer beater. And don't forget how at every assembly this year, the seniors won the go, fight, win. Yeah. It is safe to say, class of 2020, this was not how we thought high school would end. But that does not make this rite of passage any less special. These last 4 years have shown us all that nothing will be easy. We may stumble, we may even hit rock bottom, but that is not what will define us. It's whether we choose to get back up and take the next right path. In the immortal words of Dory, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's what we as students have done. Through all of our personal battles we have faced individually, we kept going. As some of you may know, in the first semester of my junior year, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and I spent over half of my junior year in the hospital. While in the hospital, I received a major surgery that saved my life. During my recovery, I had to learn how to breathe properly again, sit up on my own again, and even how to walk again. My story goes to show that I've fought, I've persevered, and life will throw obstacles at you too, but you have to be willing to fight for yourself. So today, class of 2020, I challenge you to be a fighter. I challenge you to stand up for what you believe in, to not give up when things get hard, but push through. Be bold, take risks, and never forget how far you've came. I challenge you to be amazing, go places, and believe in yourselves. Follow Beyonce's advice. As soon as I accomplished one thing, I just set a higher goal. That is how I've gotten to where I am. So all of you, please, take this accomplishment and major milestone and cross it off your list and begin to set your next goal. Whether it is college, the military, a trade, or even starting your own business. Persevere. Congratulations, class of 2020. We made it. And for one last time, as Mr. Becker always loves to say, and as always, go Bears.
Good morning. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the Independence Board of Education. If you could please hold your applause until each board member has been introduced. President, Mrs. Denise Fears. Vice President, Mr. Eric Knipp. Director, Mrs. Carrie Dixon. Director, Mrs. Jill Esri. And Director, Mr. Greg Finke. This afternoon, it is my pleasure to award the Board of Education Scholarship Medal to 3 young people who have excelled academically. The Board of Education Scholarship Medal is awarded to the top 1% of the graduating class who completed all 4 years of high school within the Independence School District. As I announce these young people, with their families in the audience, also please stand and be recognized. Tanner Carter, son of Paul and Marcy Carter. Molly Dawson, daughter of Harry and Emily Dawson. Jacob Johnson, son of Derek and Deanna Johnson.
We hope this is a memorable day for everyone in attendance. We ask that you hold your applause so that each family can hear their own graduate's name called. At the end of the ceremony, we will join in together in an ovation for the class of 2020. Mrs. Denise Fears, President of the Independence Board of Education, and Mr. Eric Knipp, Vice President of the Independence Board of Education, will present the diplomas to the graduates. Will the class of 2020 please rise? Dr. Hurl, Mrs. Fears, Mr. Knipp, and members of the Independence Board of Education, it is my honor to present to you for the presentation of diplomas the 132nd graduating class of William Chrisman High School.
By the authority vested in me by the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, and as the President of the Board of Education for the School District of Independence, I hereby declare you graduates of the William Chrisman High School class of 2020. Graduates, please turn your tassels.
We will now begin to award diplomas to our graduates. Will the first row on both sides of the stage please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas? The rest of you may be seated.
Ramaya Kimani Thomas. Jacob William Johnson. Molly Paige Dawson. Tanner William Carter.
Reagan Case. Harness Clark. Olivia Harness Clark.
Jeffrey Darrell Adams.
Mariela Guadalupe Calderon.
Carson James Eady.
Faith Elizabeth Cummins.
Tamara Marie Sanders.
Charlie Ray Marie Claiborne.
Madeline Avenal Vinson.
Gabrielle Leanne Chavez.
Mackenzie Matt Zeter.
Frankie M. Gervey.
Aislinn Joanna Hobbs.
Gloria Michelle Damian.
Salvador Valdiviez.
Lexi Renee Slocum.
Richard Hall.
Topanga Danae Jones.
Chantal Nicole Abreu.
Tanner Allen Jolly.
Emily Bryant.
Isaiah Alexander Jackson.
Nicole Eppert.
Zachary Edward Fashing.
Isabella Marie Connor Yernice.
Connor Mackenzie Hodges.
Alexis Marie Frazier.
Caitlin Ann Renee Bradley.
Jennifer David.
Grace Lynn McCarty.
Olivia Fuatiani Tolly.
Zachariah Kelvin Deshawn Rowe.
Dana Nicole Crosby.
Marcus Wickfall.
Quentin Reese Haynes.
Zachary Darrell Daquan Rowe.
Dakota James Clotes.
Devin Darnell Braswell.
Aaron Tooley.
Samuel Ryan Holly.
Rihanna Lagrone.
Emily Renee Magel.
Anicia Marie Logan.
Melanie Ann Cox.
Timothy Jared LaCour.
Lexus Leanne Wingate.
Jordan Michael Smalley.
Grayson McKay Davis.
Storm Logan Sinclair.
Antonio Giovanni Cruz.
Mackay Bennett.
Sandra L. Vasquez.
Vander Ethan Bauer.
Chloe Jasmine Payne-Gleanon.
JC Destiny McMillan.
Lacey Renee Papa.
Annie Liberty Nauer.
Brianna Maya Kelly Dio.
Travis Russell Watson.
Sierra Hink.
Stephanie Crawley.
Sierra Patrice Allen.
Andy Sanchez Collado.
Adriana Campbell.
Allison Sanchez Collado.
Alexander William Lucas Elliott.
Lisette Morales.
William Justin Schilling.
Shayla S. Posadas.
Spencer Moss.
Amaya Marie Olvera.
Devante Corey Castorina.
Bile Manga Sarah Fataki.
Shayna Tuafale.
Julia Danielle Waldron.
Panina Araceli Toese.
Kyle Gilmore.
Rico Isaiah Alanese.
Olivia Jane Templeton.
Lyndon Maurice Shell Jr.
Aiden Crawford Smith.
Lester Javon Davis.
Miguel Alejandro Walker.
Victor Anthony Stokes.
Montana. Tanya Montana Weber Rouse.
William Francis Ross.
Mia Michelle Henry.
Trey Linzel Rodriguez.
Benjamin Napier.
Tristan Lucas Myers.
Austin Michael Gonzalez.
Elijah David Cantu.
Justin Edward Lee.
Joshua Acosta Flores.
Tanner Robertson.
Mariano Gonzalez Jr.
Julian Harris.
Cody Lean.
Riley Page Thompson.
Sergio Javier Hernandez Jr.
Kiera Lauren Rose Viets.
Christian Leonardo Mesa.
Elijah Twaddell.
Martin Villa Jr.
Isabel Amaya King.
Matthew Alexander Miller.
Elijah Alexander Middleton Bird.
Karina Daniela Vela.
Aaron Michael Johnson.
Zane Michael Brindy.
Christopher J. Reeves.
Nathan Lane Potts.
Connor Smith.
Mallory Rose McGraw.
Dalton Lee Scarborough.
Abigail Grace Bauman.
Jemiah Love.
Evelyn Lee Bond.
Stephanie Anna Torres.
Kaylee Ashley Guardiola.
Keelan Aaron Joseph Walcott.
Hunter Elaine Taylor.
Desiree Marie Calderon.
Allie Renee Baltimore.
Joel Alejandro Warby.
Mania Jaylyn Chandler.
James Leland Williams.
Stephanie A.D. Bobadilla Ramirez.
Chase Allen Johnson.
Sky Nicole Minak.
Krista Elisa Johnson.
Franco Ivan Pietanesi.
Savannah Sky Solomon.
Samuel Harley Foster III.
Angel Caprice Fonseca.
Brock D. Edwards.
Ryan Engel.
Alexander Michael Vieira.
Lisa Rochelle Vaughn.
Larissa Ann Lemos.
Justin Kai Ashton Martin.
Zoe Marie Rammel.
Jacob Stanifer.
Jasmine Kayanne Harmon.
Lucas Alfrey Jr.
Miles Shakur Burris.
Trenton J. Butt.
Tanner Dale Johnson.
Braden Paul Clark.
Devin Michael Worley.
Alexandria Nicole McGrath.
Shakar Shrivastava.
Hunter Bright Crowley.
Rachel Marie Slayton.
Kai Harris.
Abigail Ray Emmons.
Daniel James Dawkins.
Alicia Marie Fitzpatrick.
Michael Dale Caldarello.
Destiny M. Perkins.
Cameron Goodrich.
Justin Donovan Wood.
Braden Jennings.
Joseph Scott Palmer.
Kaylee Nicole Perez.
Cheyenne Calissa Worrell.
Mark Anthony Perez Navarro.
Lillian Sunshine Adora Kraft.
Mackenzie Dawn Cole.
Emily Nicole Rees.
Rylan Allen Lajani.
Haley Ray Robinette.
Elijah McFall.
Chloe Belen Diaz.
Johan Garnica.
Malie Delshawn Richardson.
Jenica Mahurin.
Antonio Joseph James Stelting.
Mary Evelyn Margaret Dudley.
Sarah Bailey Neese.
Tylen Golden.
Caitlin Nicole Andrus.
Jackie Ann Marie Roberts.
Joshua Shalinda Kelly.
Miranda Sue Burnett.
Stacy Eskridge.
Samantha May Scarborough.
Hector Ivan Soto.
Michaela Lynn Hicks.
Dominic Ian Alexander Ramage.
Shane Patrick Corbett.
Abigail Louise Ashford.
Robert Kent Wallace.
Reagan Michael Herpick.
Kirsten Page Clark.
Linnea Doretha Wotruba.
Ariana Isley Dunnington.
Draquan Eugene Rushing.
Justin Allen Cochran.
Mairead Renee Jorgensen.
Anthony James Lopez.
Kirsten McKenna Bachman.
Javier Tyrese Lankford.
Sterling Orion Snyder.
Dante Zell Pratt.
Brittany Danielle Tui.
Sebastian Awi Gonzalez.
Sydney Jean Stark.
Gilberto Amperon Jr.
Zoe Jane Bateman.
Madison Marcus.
Caroline E. Robinson.
Destiny Nicole Milnes.
Michaela Marie Blanchard.
Jacob Matthew Salas.
Maya Shaylin Ravelet.
Rixie Julissa Cruz.
Dasani Anaya Holmes.
Brandy Nicole Scott.
Brian Ulysses Damian.
Kalasia Kishan Galberth.
Takayla Michelle Nicole Lapsley.
Alexandria Paige Fry.
Lily Jane Noel Marker.
Cheyenne Grace Brown.
Mark Zane Valdivias.
Kelsey Joe Holloway.
Christopher Ryan Reffett.
Mason Wesley Woods.
Jacob Adam Paul Scott.
Deshaun Andrew Rivers.
Mackenzie Ray Thornton.
Jorge Cerritos Ortiz.
Right there. Denasia Lydia Davis.
Heidi Gomez Cruz.
Aaliyah Monet Tialino.
Bianca Bandalugo.
Gina Marie Wetzel.
Haley Suzanne K. Diamond.
Sophia Loren Hernandez.
Chase Allen Kochner.
Cassidy Lorna Ann Spalding.
Monteriana Mignette Michelle McAfee.
Noah Michael Richard.
Corinne Lorelei McGee.
Jonathan Blake Clark.
Daniel Javier Villalobos IV.
Justin Anthony Taisi.
Ashantia Rose Williams.
Dominic Michael Haber.
Kai Allure Dawson.
Iverson Royce Wayman Burgos.
Dion Markel Moore.
Bertani Destiny Maxey.
Ramaya Charlene McLaughlin.
Arak Thon.
Sierra Alexis Houston.
Michael Stewart.
At this time, we'd also like to recognize our class of 2020 graduates who are unable to attend today's ceremony. Alexis Corsello, Alexis Bailey Smith, and Noah Tully. To all the bearers, thank you for being here today, and congratulations to the class of 2020.